Hi kids, Pastor Al. Thanks for joining me this morning. The main video I'm going to show you, and our main lesson today, is actually not going to be a dog video. But I have a hard time leaving you guys without a dog video. So I found a little cute one that's pretty short, but I thought you would relate to it because of this. Have you ever had a brother or a sister doing something that just so incredibly annoyed you, you thought you were going to go out of your mind? Well, I found a video of a corgi who was having the exact same problem. Yeah, that dog was about to go crazy, right? And I bet you can relate. Well, let me get to what I really want to talk about today. When I was about closer to your age, I was, say, around 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I was a huge fan of NBA basketball. I lived in Los Angeles, and my team was the LA Lakers, and they had an amazing team back then. And a guy who played guard for them was a guy named Jerry West, who went on to be a coach and a manager of the Lakers, and actually was one of the most amazing basketball players ever. He died just a few days ago, so it got me thinking about him and his life. And I'll tell you a little story and show you a little video. When I was 12 years old in 1970, now it's a long time ago, a friend of mine's dad took him and me to one of the NBA championship ball games in Los Angeles. It's a pretty big deal to go to something like that. And as we were watching the game, the Lakers weren't doing very well near the end of the game. And then something amazing and incredible happened. Let me show it to you. It's a little small video, but I think you'll get it.
Lakers trying to pressure the inbounds pass, and it comes into Walt Frazier with 10 seconds now showing on the clock. 8 seconds left to go on the clock. 7, 6, 5. DeBusschere shoots. Hit with 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. West throws it up. He makes it. West threw it up and makes it. Over half court. The ball game is tied. Jerry West made it from the other side of the midcourt stripe.
The Lakers get the ball back with 3 seconds left. Jerry West gets the inbound pass. With 1 second left, he jumps up and shoots. Someone actually tries to block the ball, and he makes a basket from 61 feet away from the hoop. It ties the game. I've never seen a crowd go crazier than that in my entire life. It was amazing. It was an amazing place to be there. For a very long time, it was the longest shot ever in the NBA. Tied the game. In fact, today it would have been a three-point shot and it would have won the game. There are two things I observed during that have kind of become lessons for me, and I want to pass them on to you. The first one is this. As I was watching the end of the game and the Lakers were losing, I watched a lot of people leaving. I mean, literally hundreds of people leaving the LA Forum where the game was being played. Traffic was always a nightmare there after a game, and I think they thought to themselves, wow, the Lakers are losing. Might as well get out of here before the traffic gets bad. I suspect that every single person who did that deeply regrets what they did. And it taught me at least one thing, and that's you never know how things are going to end, so don't quit too early. You know, you may be doing something in life and it doesn't seem like it's going well, or something you're hoping will happen, and you give up before you get to the end. Well, yeah, sometimes things don't go your way, but you never know what God's going to do. Don't give up until things are over. The second thing I want to point out is this. The Lakers had another super amazing player on the team back then. His name was Wilt Chamberlain. He was a 7'1" tall center for the Lakers. At the time, he was the tallest man in the entire NBA. He was such a good player that one time he scored 100 points just by himself in a single game. It remains a record that's never been broken, probably never will be broken. Well, during the last quarter, he was not a very good free throw shooter, and he missed 4 or 5 free throws. Now, had he made one of those free throws, added one more point to the Lakers' score, when Jerry West shot that 61-foot shot, it would not have tied the game. It would have caused the Lakers to win. Nobody thinks about that much when they look at that shot, but I always thought about that as I left the game thinking, boy, Wilt had made one more free throw. And it taught me one other thing, is that very often it's not just the one amazing person who does thing that matters, but it's everybody else who contributes. And you may not be the star of the show, you may not be the best player on the court, but you're going to find that if you just do your very best and you contribute, even a little thing can make a huge difference. One more free throw made by Wilt Chamberlain would have won the game, and actually then would have won the entire series for the Lakers. Eventually they lost in 7 games. They lost the game where Jerry West made that shot. So don't assume because you're not the star or the center of attention that your contributions don't matter, because they very much do. Sometimes in ways that not people will not necessarily notice after the fact. But, basketball is a team sport, and you know what? Life's a team sport too. And you're going to find that if you just contribute, whatever you can contribute and do the best you can, you may be surprised to find out how big a difference that makes in the end. So friends, don't give up too early, and don't think that your accomplishments don't matter, because they do. Hey kids, have a great week. First real week of summer, right? God bless. Bye-bye.